ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Thrashist Regime. Take a look, drink in their beauty, their menace, their fabulous beardage. I shaved mine off. I've got beard everywhere, man. I was losing everyone else. I had to have an emergency transplant. Anyway, listen, we're going to introduce the guys to you as well. So if you pass the mics around, start over here. Sir, you are?
Alex Barker, bass.
Bass.
I'm Dan, I'm the drummer.
Excellent.
I'm Joe, I do the vocals.
I'm Kyle, I'm one of the guitarists.
I'm Richard, I'm the other guitarist.
Brilliant. Okay. So our boys here will be giving you a set in a wee while as well, and you will love it. It's in your face, it's loud, it's happening, and I think you will actually develop an addiction. You may laugh. But I'm going to ask them a wee question about their music first. Boys, we're thinking about 5 words. 5 words that would leap to your mind to describe your music. Who's going to just go first and give us one?
Should we do a word each?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Pass it along.
Turbo funk.
Where? I don't think so. Okay.
I don't think I can top that. That's 2 words. I'll take funk.
Hey.
Fast.
Really fast.
Even faster.
Even faster.
We all like to play at different speeds.
Oh, yeah.
It really makes for an overwhelming overall effect.
Oh.
Ooh-cha.
I just like to shout over the top, so don't really ask me.
Dan, you're the drummer.
Well, we're all partial to 7. We're all partial to 7, 8, 7, 4. It's always lovely. Anything,
7 there.
Yeah.
anything that feels entirely wrong and against, any kind of natural rhythm is always
Not
quite
like
good.
those guys that do it in 3/4 and just waltz in there.
Oh! You will actually be hearing a bit of waltzing from us tonight, actually.
Seriously?
Well, yeah.
Well,
In-
obviously,
In
quite
strictest
funked up
musical
waltz.
terms, yes. But yeah.
Cool. Hey, you've got stuff out. Oh, that's handy. Isn't it? Look at this.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is. Fearful symmetry as well.
Matches my hair, love it.
This has been out for a while, though.
That was the
It
end.
Yeah.
has been out for a while. Feels like quite a long time ago now, actually.
Yeah. But how long has it been now since this one came out?
2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years.
3 years.
So do you think you've actually now finally learned to play the songs on it properly?
No.
That'll never happen.
I think we've got there. We've forgotten how to play most of them, to be fair.
How did it do? Did a bit of radio play as well, and did it
Yeah.
get you out and about? Yeah.
That did great.
Yeah.
Yeah, platinum, double platinum.
Double platinum.
Do you have a favourite song from the album?
I like The Last Hunt.
I think you're. Oh, sorry. I got you.
Yeah, careful there. Careful there.
Any particular reason why you like that song?
It's pretty epic. It's got a big
Are you
epic.
playing it tonight?
No, we're not. No,
Oh,
we're going for more sort of new things tonight.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So this is a bit of a kind of a bit of a first.
Yeah, we're debuting a couple of things.
For LACT Late.
Yeah.
Somebody thought it was lactate.
Every time.
Hey, I like
Now,
it.
the thing is, to be fair, okay, we are very expressive, and it's presented by a couple of.
Massive pair of.
Thank you. Nourishers.
I wish.
Cool. So, this is coming to its fruition. You're doing another one as well, are you? You're
Yeah,
talking
well,
about
we're
recording it?
certainly we plan on doing that quite soon. Getting all the sort of guide tracks together and that.
Excellent. And recording at.
Well, probably in somebody's house, mostly.
And also Captain Tom's.
Yeah.
Oh, of
Captain
course.
Tom.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
That's
One of the
plan.
sponsors of
We
Black
haven't-
Late.
wait,
That's
we
amazing.
haven't actually asked Tom about it yet, so let's assume we're going to record at Captain
I'm sure
Tom's.
if you just book the studio time, it will happen.
Do you know,
It
by
will happen.
the miracle
we
of
don't book.
technology,
You don't
Yeah,
book.
We just waltz.
Well, yeah, we just turn up.
by the miracle of technology, okay, I can beam Tom here. Are you ready? Tom! Tom, I'm getting you. Are you in Zanzibar? Tom, the guys are asking, is it possible for them to record with your good self at your good studios? Excellent. Okay, I'll let you get back
For
to
the
the
mere price
hot
of-
ladies. There you go. Deal
So,
done.
I know
Thanks.
yourself from your drink order because I used to serve you. Your drink is Jaeger and Coke.
I think you'll find you're wrong today.
Wrong today, yes, but what is your drink today?
This is the Thistley Cross.
But is not Jaeger and Coke is your normal favorite?
Normally, yes. I thought it was more. A lot more people bought it. Turned out, basically, just 2 people buy it.
Who is the
and
other
my
person?
flatmate is the other one.
Did you put him onto it?
No, I think it was the other way around.
Well,
older.
you were the first encounter I had of Jaeger and Coke, but what is everybody else's drink of choice? Since we are in the Moorings and it's known to be a fabulous drinking hole.
I would normally be right there with you on the cider, but being on a potassium restriction, cider is not allowed, so I'm on the chartreuse today.
The chartreuse.
Trying to pace myself with it, though.
You're going up in the world.
It's a bit on the dangerous side.
Yeah, you don't want to do the absinthe. You know,
It's not far off, to be honest, but yeah.
Dear Lord. Yeah, absinthe. Don't do absinthe. Anybody out there, do not do absinthe.
I did once, but they set it on fire. I don't know if you're supposed to, but it made
Yeah.
it taste like
I
burning.
think you kind of are. That's
Hey?
Is that what happened to your hair?
Oh, you're hilarious.
So you did absinthe once.
Yeah, injected
Done
it
it more than once.
twice. There
3
was
times
there was a
the
Christmas Eve once.
I ruined Christmas for
Yeah,
Joel once.
he ruined Christmas. That was the worst Christmas
Should
of
we
my
hear
life.
a little bit? A small segment of how you ruin Christmas?
No.
Do you call him the Grinch now?
Well, what do they put in a kick in the teeth again?
Oh!
I
One of
believe it's
those.
just a Jaeger bomb, but instead of Jaeger, it's absinthe, and instead of Red Bull, it's Jaeger and Red Bull.
I thought it had vodka in it as well.
No, that's
That's a donkey drop. Yeah.
All right.
Now, you see,
Donkey drop.
we'll actually like to offer a bit of therapy in LACT Late as well. So, guys, if you need to make up about this or share anything, or maybe just, a man hug, it's
Nah,
it's
screw
fine.
'em.
You're cool. You may have noticed, people, I know the guys have here, and maybe you guys have out in the mad universe that's watching, that we have our totem, our spirit guardian with us, which is Chili, the parrot.
Where-
Chili I described as a 70s Glaswegian, bespeckled in fabulous plumage, and I wouldn't mess with him at all. But he's also looking after the fabulous Flash. Hey, there's the man himself. In case you didn't watch last time, Flash is the saviour of Northeast rock and roll with the Moorings Bar, and has done how many years now?
13 years, yeah.
13 years. This is like the start of a horror film, isn't it? 13 years. There was a light on the old Johnson house when I went by. Brilliant. Is it worth it?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, love it.
I mean, if there's a message going out there to anybody, sample the Moorings. Keep your music live, get to places, find people who are passionate about their music like this, bunch of nutters here as well, and keep it going, okay?
Do you know how many times you've actually played in the Moorings?
I think it's somewhere between 1 and infinity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're talking like
Many.
about 3 times a year for the last 8 years, something like that.
Yeah.
Brian generally tends to give us 2 or 3 gigs
I played
a
at the
year.
Moorings before Flash even owned it.
Hey,
Yeah, I played on. There was no stage.
Reject hipster over here.
Yeah,
Called being old.
However, have you ever licked the floor in the Moorings?
licked it.
Licked it? Or
I-
eaten anything off
I-
the floor?
I don't
Or
think I've licked
experienced
it.
the floor
I
in
don't
any
think
way?
I've licked it. No.
Not licked it. Have you rolled about on it?
No, perhaps
Yeah,
inadvertently.
probably. Yeah. Oh, certainly. Actually,
But
yeah.
playing for a good number of years, somebody once said you can be a good performer for 5 to 10. After that, perhaps, just perhaps, you start to become a bit of an artist. Not a bit of an artist. But I don't know what you think about that, because you guys are still committed, you're still playing, which says a lot about you.
I think over the hills, what they call it, isn't it? Actually, or the bird has flown.
But after you're over one hill, there's another hill to climb.
I know. That's why nobody bothers.
Yeah, infirmity, tooth loss.
Great days.
Don't mention the hair.
I think he stole it.
We actually, sorry to, can I see that a wee sec?
Oh, we
We've-
have
we've
special
received-
delivery.
Yeah,
And the winner is.
by the mysterious power of chili magic, this was an email. It's become real. Can you
An
hold my
email.
mic?
And while I am holding microphones, a thank you note to LACT. Okay. Oh.
Dear Jim,
So- awkward moment. Let's just pause and look at the floor.
Oh.
Your letter was only the start of it. No one's continued. Good.
You have to.
Dear Live at Captain Tom's, I am a 22-year-old wheelchair user and rock music nerd from Aberdeen. Life isn't always easy, but watching your show for 2 hours always does wonders. All the best, Elio.
Aww.
Gentlemen, if we're ever in any doubt we're doing something that's probably quite good, and we're keeping to it and keeping it real, I think that just
Fan
summarised it
mail.
up.
If you put that in a sack, that's a sack load of fan mail.
You're right. Yes. There's so many. We can't get through them all at the minute.
I'm actually tearing up a little bit. That's so lovely.
it
Thank
is.
you so much for taking the effort to write us a wee note.
Thanks, Ellie.
Aww.
Starting out we're talking about like 10 years or however many years you've been doing stuff. What's the first song you ever thought, right, to hell with this, I'm going to learn to play it? What was the first song you went for?
Are we talking individually or as a group?
Yeah, well, let's do both. Yeah, let's do both. Let's go individuals to start with.
First thing I can remember learning was the King of the Hill theme.
Fantastic. I'm going to get my head in a second.
House of the Rising Sun.
Oh, classic. The A minor was so tricky. Yeah.
Just something from like a grade school book. Nothing, no actual songs, unfortunately. I'm not nearly as cool as the King of the Hill theme.
DC.
I think
their album.
AC/DC, exactly.
I think mine was the intro to Hard as a Rock by AC/DC. And I seem to think that Captain Tom might have taught it me.
Wow.
The history here.
Yeah.
Oh,
When you love
wow.
my brother.
We could try and confirm that through the wonder of technology. I'll just get back to Zanzibar. Tom?
Yes, it's true.
Okay, we got it live on air. Well done. That must make him at least 23?
Yeah. Almost.
And your beautiful self.
I can't remember.
Oh.
It's just been too much absinthe for him.
I can't remember, honestly.
Let's go.
Probably something
So-
from F-Zero.
That made me want to pick up the guitar, but no, I am.
No. There's too many, isn't there? But hey, it was a good question. Hey, how about as a band, though? Like, because you said there was one that you guys sort of did, and you realised, okay, we'll stick together for a
I
while.
think it was original, actually, we started with.
Yeah. We weren't good enough to play anyone else's song.
Yeah, how did you all start?
true,
Did you just
because-
like get together for a jam then?
I was about to say, we got together
Oh yeah,
in
of course.
an awkward way, I guess, but the first other person song we did was Into the Pit by Testament.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Which is what I told you to look like. This is what we're going for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We originally were going to be a Spinal Tap tribute band, so
Seriously.
This is many months before we ever got together. These were the discussions, and this is how this arrangement originally came about. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it was forgotten about for ages.
I had forgotten about it.
And then 7 years later, we covered Stonehenge for Halloween.
Are we Halloween? Are you dressed up as well?
Presumably.
we
I think
must
I
have
was,
been,
think I
must
was probably Mr. T.
Yeah.
I tend to dress up as Mr. T.
that was
It's a
here.
no-brainer.
I think I did it 2 years running. Yeah.
Well, see, when we were discussing with Dead Lost Motherfucker Superstar earlier, the only
Come to me. I like you.
Brian is the original member. So you're all original members that have stuck through all the hard times, yes?
Technically, no.
Well,
There was one practice where our original practice, we had another bassist.
Yeah.
And then he went to see a gig, I think, somewhere else instead of turning up.
loser.
Parker came up
Ian
to
Green,
me
loser.
in the basement, when it was called the basement, and said, Kyle, do you know any bands that are looking for a thrash guitarist? And I was like, no, but I am looking for a bassist. And that was that. So.
Legend was born.
And so do you have a fabulous plethora of memories between you guys then? Oh, yes, about this flat.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Because I believe you used to live here.
Indeed.
this was our HQ.
Okay.
Yeah.
right.
He used to invite everybody round here without telling me. So occasionally they would have a gig,
Yeah.
and I would just, Rich would turn up at the door, like,
Yeah.
oh, hello, and then, next thing you know, my house is full of sweaty men.
Party on. Yeah, I had a banner put up
We
there.
had a sign, Thrashist Regime HQ,
HQ.
Fantastic.
printed on
Banners.
Where is the
finest
sign now?
quality, inkjet.
We recorded the bass for our demo in here, on that windowsill
Right, yeah.
that you're
You did the
trying to
shouting through
hide.
there.
And I did the shouting through there. That's right.
And not in
Absolutely.
the bathroom.
Uh,
Because traditionally for your first demo, the bathroom.
that bathroom, when Dan owned it, you wouldn't want to record anything in there. You really wouldn't want to open your mouth in there.
It's a lovely
I see that
bathroom
Dan
now.
already was a screamer when he was in
Beautiful.
there. Yeah.
Parker put his foot down the toilet here once
Why?
and set a table on fire.
Okay.
Oh, no Flash is here. I mean, we never did anything but behave very well in this flat.
We set paper on the table on
I
fire.
like to think that while we set it on fire, we were respectfully setting it on fire.
It was in an ashtray, is what they're for.
Yeah, well, when Jamie lived here,
Jamie was bad as well.
You couldn't see.
Pete and Jimmy were the worst.
I'm surprised you found this place underneath old Jamie's detritus.
Actually, I remember when you came in and the first thing you said was, there used to be a flat here.
Yeah.
See your old demo stuff. If anybody wanted to hear it, would you A, let them, or B, put it on your website? Or?
Oddly enough,
Well,
we
probably
actually
not.
had a message on our Facebook page of somebody asking if they could get a hold of it, and you
I replied with
thing.
no.
Yeah.
Because obviously we made them ourselves. We burned the discs. We actually had to
Here.
physically. I've still got all the covers. Actually, I've still got a big pile of them sitting at home. But you have to physically cut them out with scissors,
Oh,
fold
that's
them up,
cool.
stick them in the
That's
thing.
super retro though. That's ace.
But
Yeah.
I don't even know where the files would be anymore for it.
Lo-fi.
Probably got them
It's
somewhere.
ace.
But
We'll do a remaster of it
Yeah.
at some point. You know.
I mean, your music is
Or-
out anyway because there's so many people filming you at gigs and stuff as well, and just taking a little shot, you know. And I don't know how you find it, but I'm a man of a certain age, and there's all these horrendous photos of me, like online, looking like I'm either doing the toilet, right, mid-scream or something,
Yeah.
and you can't control it, so you just have to kind of accept it in a zen way, don't you? Just go for it.
yeah, just have to go. Well, that's my face.
Yeah.
I tend to look incredibly bored in photos. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. Maybe
Yeah.
because I'm so bored.
Yeah.
I've stopped actually checking out some of the videos because I think I remember the gig a certain way. It was a great gig. I don't want to hear me go off tune. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I always watch them back religiously and go, oh no.
Exactly.
Turns out we were awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again.
But you weren't. That's the thing, because I don't know. The technology is great, but it doesn't capture the thing. A gig is a one-off, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like how you can leave the house and you can look fine. As soon as somebody takes a photo of you, you're covered in plooks. You know,
Yeah.
it's the same idea, really.
Yeah, I've watched some of these back, and I don't watch that many now. It's just like, oh, look
That's
at
what
my
the
dad.
lights were for.
I won't be
know.
watching this, that's for sure.
Oh, really? We should probably do something now, then, shouldn't we?
No.
Something strange. Woo. Now, don't worry, that man speaking isn't Jesus, which means it's not the second coming, and you don't have to
Good to
confess
know.
your sins.
That'd be, probably be bad for our celestial reputation.
Yeah, well, I've heard about your celestial reputation.
Oh dear, well.
Hey, I was speaking to Dead Loss, and I sent you guys before about ridiculously crap merch ideas. Remember?
Yes.
And Dead Loss,
Yes.
they've come up with just the best one ever. They're doing the Dead Loss songbook with the chords and stuff. And I was like, ugh. But have you had any shocking ones?
Yeah, the Dead Lost Songbook. I believe there's one in there called Terror Take Shape.
Yeah.
I thought you had some armbands kicking
well,
around
we
at
didn't.
some
We
point.
never made them, but we inquired, didn't we?
Oh, I inquired.
Yeah, sort of armbands. But then they said that, well, some people thought that our logo looked a little bit kind of swastika-ish.
Ooh.
I mean,
Ooh.
Were these
Some
for
of the people
swimming
who
with?
thought
Were
that
these
were
like
in the
for?
band.
Were these for going in a swimming pool with?
Yeah.
like
For the Hitler Youth.
Hitler
I
Youth
just-
water
I just-
wings. I mean, there's the
That's
merch
what's going
idea
through my
for you.
mind, man.
We're obviously missing a trick.
Brilliant.
Thrashist Regime Water Wings is exactly what we should be investing in.
There you go. We've just had another one.
It's amazing.
It's
We're
like,
just- We're just a fertile.
yeah, exactly.
Present
It's
ground.
like we've got a line straight to God.
Are we good? Oh, 1 minute. Here we go. Listen, in the last minute, what do you want to say to the guys who have heard you out there, people who maybe haven't heard you, want to check you out a little bit? Is there anything you want to kind of say about your music, about your mission, about your point, your raison d'etre? What is it?
We're not as scary as you might think.
No, we're really not. Thrash isn't as heavy as you might think. Thrash is fun. It's upbeat. It's fun. It's party music. It's not like death metal or doom metal.
Fantastic.
Especially us. We're take great pride in being as stupid as we can possibly be, I think.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of our songs are kind of.
Go for it. Keep
Some people would say that they were on the silly side of things. I mean, those people might be not looking at things right, but
They also might be right.
we've got a new one about ants attacking the Antarctic.
I think it's a unique voice, and I think you guys are nailing it as well. So I'm looking forward to the set tonight, by the way.
Thanks.
So we'll hear more from you later, okay? And thank you very much, Thrashist Regime.
Thank you very much.
Thank
sir.
you. Cheers.
Yay.